おお。
Previously during the investigation. Okay then, Zach. Let's pay Harry another visit and get to the bottom of all this.
ハリーのゲームに何回も付き合わされて。50年前のね。
Quite a story.
York, I told you, it's nothing more than local folklore.
What does that all mean?
It's called the legend of the New Raincoat Killer.
York, we found Thomas.
Zach. Okay, so it's not bonus footage. It's still part of the main feature. Perpetrator is exactly who I thought it was.
Dad? Dad?
Come on, boy, or it'll be too late.
そんな効率の悪い走り方しないだろう。投げとカットするぞ。お、終わりっぽいかな。うん。すげえ長かったわ。何なの？
Daddy? Daddy? Daddy?
うエミリーじゃん。
Are you okay?
コメントが難しいんだよ。でーんじゃねえよ。お？
You are waiting here for someone, aren't you? The person you are waiting for
そうなの？
will be here soon.
ん？ちょっと何が何だか。上を見上げたのは何？ちょっとごめん、分かんなかった。あ、縛られてる。
We come toward the climax.
あ、そうなの？
As the angel said, I was soon fated to meet him. What do you think of those dreams, Zach? So I do care for Emily. What about you? We should take this opportunity and talk about this a bit.
別に。
If I hadn't seen Yor come into the bar, well, you wouldn't have found this place, would you? Now, how about that? I guess I've always been lucky when luck was needed. That's why I've been able to stay in business, too. Although we have Willie to thank for finding this room, I suppose. He's got a great nose. Clever, too. He'd be a great businessman if he wanted to be. I owed you guys one anyway, and I owed York big time, too. You guys didn't tell anyone about that whole thing with Diane. I want to help you guys out. Is there anything I can do?
Kason, I appreciate the offer. But this is a police matter. You can leave everything to us from here.
Oh, well, okay.
George, look. These cigarettes. They're the same brand that York smokes. He's definitely been here.
Carol's been missing since the bar closed last night. This town will be deserted if this keeps up.
What do you think is really happening here in Greenvale?
Emily, let's focus on looking for York. I just hope there are more leads than a cigarette butt around here.
Hey, Willie, of course. You can track his scent, can't you, boy? What do you think, officers? Let him help you out, why don't you? Oh, he'd make a fine police dog.
I told you we don't
いいん
need.
じゃない
Sounds
別に
good, Kason. We need all the help we can get. Come on, George. Let's let them help us.
But they are civilians.
Do you have a better plan? As we speak, York might be...
ケースもなんか怪しい感じはあるんだよな
All right. Let's have them help.
Thank you, George.
But one thing, with York missing in action, I'm back in charge. And York would give me hell if something bad happened to you guys. So promise me you'll call for backup at the first sign of danger.
Yes, of course.
I think we're missing something here. So I'm going to look around a bit longer. You go with Kason and follow York's trail.
Thank you, George. We're counting on you, boy. Welcome to the force, Deputy Willie.
Let's get rolling then.
Okay, I'm counting on you, Willie.
Oh, not counting on me, though, are you? Sheesh.
お、エミリーを操作するの？やった。ただごめん、ちょっと眠くなっちゃった。ということで今日のプレイはここまでにしますが、動画的にはどうなんだろう、わかんないな。まあさようなら、おやすみなさい。なんだっけ、エミリーを操作してヨークがなんか囚われたんだっけ。ああ、犬があれか、匂いを追ってくんだな。はいはい。お、
He can be a little selfish, but he's a good dog. He stayed with me all this time.
何の話だ？
All the good and the bad.
How long have you been together?
Oh, we go back a long time.
今する話かよ。
I had a dog when I was small too. He was a beagle, so we named him B. Stupid name.
犬
He
ね。
hated being left alone and always followed me around. I could tell him anything, even things I couldn't tell my parents. He'd look into my eyes and listen intently to anything I had to say. It's like he sympathized, and he didn't make fun of me. He would just listen. When I was done talking, he'd put a paw on my thigh. My worries just faded away when he did that. Made me feel like I was just a fool for worrying so much. Dogs are great that way.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I think they got a lot more wisdom than us humans. Even if they are betrayed, well, they don't see it that way. Sure sounds foolish, but you know dogs, why they're always happy. I'm positive that even if man perishes off the face of the earth, dogs, why they'll just carry on regardless. They see everything, you know.
わかんないけどこれ今じゃないよな。サブクエストとかで入れる会話じゃない？
Jason.
犬が好きなのかな。
Oh, look, Deputy Willie's calling for us. He's always like that. Let's
え
get back to the
ここじゃない
chase.
の？着いたってことじゃねえの？なんだよもううんなんだおこれはヨークだななんだこれなんかかぶされてるのかな
I know that you're there. Your disposition is not of my concern. But you do need to stop this. Untie me. Let me go. Right now. And you and Carol should take off. Go as far away as you can. Open a bar or a
随分
diner
斜め
in
だ
a
な
new town. With your
肩が
cooking, I know you do well.
お
Why, thank you, York. You're so kind. Unlike him. If I had someone like you, things may not have come to this. York, have you ever been in love with someone?
Thomas, a long time ago, I witnessed two people that I really cared about die. Both pretty much at the same time. And since then, I've tried not to care about anyone so deeply, but recently that way of thinking has changed.
Emily, right? She's a nice girl. But I must warn you, York. You'd be better off not falling in love with her.
Thomas,
どこ行ったあいた
considering the circumstances, whatever I say might not be important to you, but I'll say it anyways. Don't you dare touch Emily.
York, I
なん
think
か
I've said too
逆
much.
に刺激しそうだよ
Natural to
ね
respond when someone talks to you, I guess. Everything will end tonight. You just stay there until then.
これ何の音なのずっとなんか機械が動いてるみたいな音さいやーまだ続くかこれ
What's wrong? Something's bothering you.
Oh, no, it's just... I promised to have tea with Paul. I just remembered.
What's that got to do with anything?
Yep, you're right. This just isn't the time, I know. But it's... Well, she reminds me of my mother who passed away.
Kason.
I've been a salesman.
やっぱさケイスン怪しいよね
I never had time
なんか変じゃ
to
ない
talk with my mother, you know. Sales, they were the thing for me. No matter what happened, this was more important. So even when she was sick, I put more energy into my work, which I regret now. And you know, when I heard she died, I was on my way home.
まあこっちの常識でこの世界のキャラクターの性格っていうか行動言動を考えていいのかっつうのがいまいちわからないんだけどさ
That's when I met her, Polly. I thought heaven had given me another chance. I really did.
普通だったら俺エミリーの立場だったらブチギレるよね
Sure, the rooms are great, but in all honesty, I go there
うるせえっ
because
つ
I
って
want to talk with Polly.
Does
今する
Polly
話じゃ
know
ねえ
her?
っつって
No, no way. I'd never say anything so embarrassing to her. She'd think I've got some crazy mother complex or something. Right, let's get going. Deputy Willie disapproves of any chit-chat. I'll make it up to Polly some other time, I guess.
どうした覚えなんてした今までなんだよ こんな細切れにされるとさ。
Zach, I'm hungry, but I can't do much about that at the moment. Thomas is certainly a great cook. It's a shame to keep his cooking hidden out here in the countryside. Don't you think so, Zach? Which reminds me, there's another great cook in town. To fall in love with her would mean that I would need to love her cooking too.
そんなことないんじゃない？
Why does God test us so? I wonder. That coffee she made. Man, did that pack a punch. I wish you could have tasted it, Zach.
もう何なのこの回は。ちょっと移動してカットシーン見てっていう繰り返し。
It's only a hunch now, but I don't think Nick killed them.
もうバッサリカットしたくなっちゃう
Me
こん
and
なの。
Diane, we were, pretty close. Sure, some people might have moral issues about it all, but I'd like to think that I knew her pretty well. Every time we finished talking, she'd bring up art. I'd make a face, boring. And she'd always say, "You're so different from Nick. He's so much more intelligent."
Sounds like something she'd say.
Nick was one of the few people who she could talk to, And vice versa for Nick, I suppose. Diane also told me that she was best friends with Nick. He'd have nothing at all to gain by killing her. I can't believe that one would try to kill the other. I just can't.
But even the best of friends can end up in the worst fights.
Still, the voices and footsteps I heard that night, they were something else. Much more violent, more horrifying. Diane's voice sounded different, too. Different. Hard to explain. Of course, I couldn't make out what she was saying.
You told York all this?
Of course I did.
What did he say?
I know, that's fine. Something like that. Let's go then and catch Diane's killer.
またかい。
Zach, about Emily. Don't you feel almost nostalgic looking at her?
ならんよ。
Ever felt that way looking at a woman before? No, I'm wrong. It's a long time ago now, though. Do you remember that incident, Zach? Anyways, I was very surprised when she came to my hotel room. Not in a funny way, don't get me wrong. It was really exciting, though. I thought I heard my heart thunder outside, It's
どうだったんだ。
during an investigation, right, Zach?
まあしょうがないんじゃない？このゲームやべえなマジで。最高じゃん。なんだろうな、こういうの嫌いじゃないっつうのはどういう経験からなんだろうか。まあ何も面白くない映画が好きだったりとかあるからな。
Are you close to the Ingrams?
No, I mean, well, I always say hi when I see them at their store.
Don't you think they make a wonderful family?
I guess so. Including Jim, I suppose they do.
Indeed they do. The ideal family, I'd say. You know that I look after Isaac and Isaiah pretty often, right? They talk a lot when I take them out. Yesterday, Mama and Papa, and this morning, Grandpa,
まあ子供だからな。
always about their family. Just listening to them makes me feel so happy. I don't have any brothers, Maybe I'm a little jealous of those two. That's why when I come here, I always pay them a visit. Greenvale is really like a second home to me.
I can tell.
Deputy Willie's calling again. Enough about me. Let's get going.
For some reason in the darkness,
ずっとエミリーのことばっか考えてるわ。
Emily's face. When I first met her on the bridge, she looked so dignified. And that glimmer in her eyes when she argues every word I say. Her blonde hair lit by the dawn.
あれはなんだ？
He is
電話か？
standing in the diner, giving me directions in the car. Her face in the gallery. coffee she made. And it's like she's a
おうおう、い
goddess
た。
in a tight dress. Zach, let's pray that she doesn't become a real goddess.
もう雨。大丈夫かねこれ。単独行動、単独じゃない、一人じゃないけど、一応まあ怪しいかもしれないケイスンとさ、こうやって行動してるっつうのは、で雨も降ってきたっていうのは、なんか襲われたりするんだろうな。あら、時計台じゃないか。何待ち
Willie, York is nearby?
どうした？
Good job, Willie. Can we stop running now, please? Hey,
これはもう
so
着いたんだ
we
な。
took the long route here. You weren't playing with us, were you?
George, we've found out where York is. George?
おうおう。
George! Jason, I'm going in alone.
Hey, you didn't forget what George said.
No, I haven't. And that's why you get to stay out here and keep trying to contact me. I'm just going to check things out. I'll stay out of danger. Trust me.
Okay, if you say so. I'll take care of this here.
なんでそこで構えた？エミリーで戦闘するの？なんだ？ああ。初めて認識したの？あ、違う。美術館で見たはずだけどな。見てないんだな。
What the hell?
ああ、まだかよ。お、
York, Emily is here.
うん。
Time to say goodbye then.
Thomas, let me tell you one more time. It's not too late. I can help you. Just untie me and let me go. If you
嘘だよ
don't,
ね、それね
the。situation will be irreversible, unfixable.
York, no situation is reversible. Didn't you know that? Everyone, everything proceeds along a path preordained by fate.
何があったんだろうかね、トーマスには。背中のタトゥーは関係あるのかな？
I wonder who'll be the next person to open this door. Well, whoever that person is will be the one to decide your fate.
Zach, what was I supposed to say? All I can do now is wait.
いっぱいいるね。いっぱいいるよ。 でも全部スルーしたいね。危ない危ない危ない危ない。このね、視点のこの回転が遅いんだよな。ああ、どんどん上がってるけど、ああ、これは無理だな。あら、なんかムービーフリーレンダー。
You sure took your time.
Thomas, you've got nowhere to run now. Just surrender yourself.
Emily, I've been waiting for you.
Where's York? Is he okay?
He's quite the handsome one, isn't he? I liked him the moment I saw him. He likes someone else, of course. Who do you think that is?
I'm asking you if he is okay. Answer me.
それはお互い様だ。
Oh, yes, he is handsome. But me and Carol, we love not him, but a different person. My lovely G.
Cut the crap. Do you know what you're doing?
Why, yes, I do. All too well. Far better than you do, I think. You know nothing about yourself, nor this town.
Please don't make me shoot you.
You're a silly, sad little woman. We're heading for devastation. All of us.
泣いてんのかこれは。
And no one can stop it.
Oh, Thomas. You're sick. But there's still time. We can get you help. I'll help you.
You're too kind, Emily. As kind as a goddess. That's why he likes you. This town is soiled, and only you are shining in it.
That's right, Thomas. Let's just leave here
なんか
together.
危ない感じがするな。こういう時こそ
It
ね。
was so much better back then. We had so much fun. Emily, that was before you came.
うん。どうした？
I won't let you
ああ、そういうこと
have
ね。
him. You filthy pig!
何何？ボッセンってこと？いや笑うとこじゃねえか。回避。これでいいの？何何何？もう何？何？なんかあれか？上のフックが危ないぞと。ちょっと当たんねえや。
You won't have it your way. I won't let you take him. I'll show you how serious I am. I'll turn you into hamburger meat.
ハンバーガーミート。ん？はい。
Dodge this. You pig.
回避。
How's this? Dodge this. Dodge this.
いやー。
How's this?
おう。わかんねえんだよ、照準がどこなのかがさ。あ、終わった？終わったね。めっちゃ撃ったけどね。
Don't make me shoot again. Surrender and turn yourself in.
2、2、3発でもう死ぬしかないんじゃないの？
Thomas.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
いや G って何なんだろうね。
That's enough, Thomas. Just come over here.
Emily, I just.
なんかだからこういう時こそ危ないって。
I hate you so much. Die, you skanky swine.
お？
You stinky mutt. Get away. Get away from me. Get off.
おお。ん？ん？そんなそんなこと犬に当たるのかなとかいろいろ考えたけど。うわあ、マジか。マジかよ、顔だ、顔。普通腹とかさ。
Is that Thomas hanging there?
うん、そうだよ。
Oh my god. He looks like a strung up turkey. Zach, was that a gunshot? I hope nothing terrible has happened.
Hmm? Oh.
Hey, Willie. Are you here with your owner?
賢いな、ウィリー。すごいじゃん。まあでもあれか、遺跡、あ、何も持ってない。戦えないじゃん。ってことは出てこないのか。あ、上だったんだ。なんか勝手に部屋の雰囲気から地下だと思ってたな。
Hey!
York, are you okay?
いや、そうだよ、そうだよね。よく出てきたよ、ウィリーが来たから。
Got to spend some quality time with Zach. I heard gunshots. Did you get our man?
York, Thomas is dead. I shot him. He tried to kill me.
Thomas. I suppose that this is the fate you talked about. But Emily, what about the murderer?
I just told you I had to shoot Thomas.
Thomas's actions may have surprised you, I understand that. But our job is to catch the killer, isn't it? You didn't let the killer get away.
York, are you saying that Thomas was not responsible for the
うん、
murder?
まあね、そういう流れだろうな。
That makes no sense.
Emily, are you out of your mind? Thomas was certainly neck deep in this. But he didn't kill the girls. He has concrete alibis for all 3 murders. He also doesn't have the reverse peace symbol on his back. These are basic facts that for sure you haven't forgotten.
Then who?
この背中のピースマークはしっくりきてないんだけどな、なんか。
If Thomas is not the killer, then there is only one other possibility. The only one with free access to the department files and doesn't have an alibi at the time of the killings. Love G himself.
George?
あ、ジョージの G
is
か
the。killer? And since when did you start thinking this?
I wasn't sure to start with, but you saw the pictures, right? In that secret room in Carol's bar. That was when I became 100% positive.
何それ
But George didn't have the tattoo on his back.
Oh, right. He doesn't have a tattoo on his back. But there is a pattern there.
What do you mean?
Emily, I'm not saying that the pattern was the tattoo. Remember what Harry said. There isn't a single thing that can maintain its shape for eternity. And George's back is a perfect example.
Hey, you two, could you explain this so I can understand what's going on?
Emily, come in.
Emily here.
おお、
I've rescued Agent York.
いいタイミング。
Thomas is dead. I was forced to shoot him.
I see. Huh. And you two are both all right?
York is a little weak, but we're heading back to the department now.
Okay. I'll do the same.
Emily, George is a friend of yours, isn't he?
Yes.
Then what we are about to do is going to be tough to deal with. Are you willing to go through with this?
York, I'm deputy sheriff. This might be a small town, but I take pride in that. It's my duty to make sure that we catch all the bad guys in Greenville. Even if it means facing an end that I would never have hoped for.
Okay. Then let's get moving. This case is going to end at the sheriff's department.
終わるのかな、このゲームも。
This is madness. Will, come on, let's go with it. Chickening out now would be like leaving after eating the appetizers.
ジョージでしたか。 G がジョージだったとはね。まあでも確かに消去法で言っちゃうとそうなるわな。ただまあなんかこうなんつうかな、トーマスはこう変態性が見えてて面白かったんだけど、急にジョージって言われても、ああそうなんだっていうところだね。